Hallå allesammans, välkomna med mig Smutsen. Vi fortsätter med Disco Elysium. Detta underbara spel faktiskt, får lov ändå att säga. Det är alltså... Det här är ett spel som inte är för alla. Jag gillar det starkt, jag gillar det väldigt starkt. Konstiga färger. Jag håller på inställningar här. Jag försöker få till... Färgen, jag ser lite inte ut så umfig så som jag borde kanske göra. Jag ska testa här bara. Ja just det, vi stannade ju här utanför. Oj, fel knapp. Continue. Och vi hoppar in i menyn. Vi hade varit inne och pratat med henne, va? Vi har ingenting att levela upp. Vi hade aktiverat Ryomavu Realization, den där då. Jag vet inte vad den gör. Temporary research bonus none. Så vi får se vad den gör, kommer jag ihåg här då. Vi har ju då The Smoker on the Balcony ska vi träffa idag. Kanske ett. I det här spelet då. Get reality lowdown. Keep asking Joyce question about reality or return later. She'll be whenever you need the information. Och Joyce var väl hon på båten om jag minns rätt. Sjung karaoke. Get hold of a sad song tape. Vart vi nu gör det. Explore the whirling secret passage. Find a way into the secret. The strange door in the whirling. Ja just det, den har vi inte kommit in igen nu. Det här är en jättebra recap att se vad vi ska göra. Who made the call reporting the crime? Keep searching for the call despite like I know visually this might take some time. The victim ask around the possible meaning. Joyce info om det bla bla bla. Joyce var ju hon där på båten. Who else offers access to the whirling trash? Find a person and you will know what tamper with the scene. It take a while. Track down your badge. Det har inte gått så bra, va? Find money for rent to pay karaktär. Och där skulle vi ju stjäla skorna från liket. Men liket ryktade vi tycka fel, så liket blev skickat till the morgue. First you should find a vehicle the joyride used in their escapades. Det var ju de som hoppade över bron, va? Smuggling, ask Kuno. What he knows. Okay. Ask him to tell you about the case. Vi ska prata med Kuno då. Och sen på onsdag, så du säger efter den här dagen, då ska vi... Watergate. Use Kim's short way to run the serial number. Och sen idag har vi hittat då the hangover is coming to mega strong now. You need more speed in your bloodstream. Find some, put it in your hand. Ska vi ta speed and sniff it? Det är det första vi ska göra då, eftersom vi har en sidequest. You need more speed in your bloodstream. Find some, put it in your hand and equip it. Okej. Är det där speed? Pretty little puck-shaped curve military which tape player. Equip this to play tapes. Men vi har bara equippat den. Jag har väl inga... Okej, vi måste testa den också. Alkohol skulle vi inte ta. Vi skulle ta speed. Alkohol. Vi har två. Brew. Pry bar, smoke, alcohol, yellow plastbagger, ledger of failure and hatred. Nice. Är det där speed då eller? Empty cassette case. Här har vi saker som vi kan sälja, som den där då till exempel. Men den används säkert någonting till någonting annat. Massa postcard som är typ inte värda någonting. Just den där. Antik belé magre och rifle. Shot put ball. Den var ju värd pengar. Ja. Nu får vi se hur vi klarar oss här då. Varför är den där konstig? Buckle of fume.
The front of this quarterly journal
Vi börjar med den.
a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of wide antlers spread to the corners of the cover. Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel.
Incompetent.
In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the pages, see what you catch your eyes.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set
Bara text.
interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections.
Ja, då ska vi... Nu håller vi på att läsa en tidning i spelet också. Intressant.
Kunst und Kultur and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Okej, vi kollar och read editing.
As you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, du cristal alla fume. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turned to smoke under communism.
Okay.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Okay. Det var editor. I want to catch up on international
includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yogograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. It takes a moment.
Jag vill gå igenom det här just för att kanske få någon mer så här, typ quest eller info för att lösa någonting.
Why they decided to title this one section in Volda is beyond you. It evokes a sense of recognition and fellowship among those privileged enough to understand. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
I read a profile of CS just a moment.
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing.
Tip Top Tournée.
If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll. This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A.
Vad djupt där. Vi står liksom och läser en tidning i spelet. Och ingen aning om det är användbart eller.
Sounds like a certain delinquent youth who likes to harass you from her balcony. You think you're settling in for a relaxing.
Så här, klockan 9 har vi en date med en person som inte vet om den.
Some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful.
Jag sitter och kollar på porträttet här nere. Fan, jävla
Instead, you find
han är sån jävla lodis alltså.
1000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée. Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashing. So, all of it, basically.
Who wrote this stuff?
Oddly enough, this article has 2 bylines. Nasteb Encolada Bernal and Excellus
Buka. The woman. The men of her. The men of her.
Have you ever met anyone named Excellus?
Nope.
Come on. They're plain.
What's so bad about sponsorship? What's wrong with good motor?
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity. Thus, the so-called tournée becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter.
Fritter, right, but then you get to see them crash.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
No, I'm pretty sure I like this for a racer. Whoa, you're right. I really am just in it for the violence.
One cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tourney is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Are you not entertained?
Flip back to the front of the magazine.
Local concerns.
Surprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta.
La Delta.
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Have not paid the rent. Okej, nu ska vi se. Damn communists should have killed a lot of them when they had a chance.
One of
Lät
the
jättebra.
editorials proclaims that the more the forces of reaction attempt to crush the body, the more defiant the spirit of communism becomes. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of
Okej, men vi tar den här lite snabbt igen då.
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer.
Så vi får gå igenom alla alternativ där.
Private enterprise is simply a means of organizing labor that would already happen regardless. It goes on to call the Wild Pines a nightmarish transnational leech sucking the life from the laboring classes of Martinez. You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Vi går igenom någon till här.
Finally, there's a brief article by the
Charging
writer,
rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. Wouldn't it be better for everybody labor?
The writer G. Martin.
Nej, vi hoppar igenom. Det verkar inte ge egentligen någonting det här, så att vi...
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer. What? You flip
Vänta.
back to the front of the magazine.
Why do communists love...
The table
Okej.
of content.
Det
Unsurprised,
gav
you
egentligen inte
skim
någonting.
the
Jag
head.
tryckte
Finally,
förbi där.
there's a brief article by thus, is that true? You flip back to the front.
Put the magazine away. Det var inte därför vi gick in här på... Vi gick in på... Inte items, utan det var tools. Och sen...
Whoa. In your hand.
Nu.
Pyrrolidon.
Min electrochemistry.
Synthetic hallucinogens. Rare and gritty. A product of the age.
Oj, klockan är ju... Ignore thought.
No
You've passed up your chance to start using pyrrolidon for now. But
Ja. Det enda jag ser är ju här nu... Oj, nu ska vi gå in i menyn. Klockan har ju blivit för mycket här. Satan, vi stod i flera timmar och läste den här tidningen. Vi måste ha min... Vad... Ska vi se här. Vi ska ha min crowbar och min soppåse. Det är så jag brukar springa omkring. Det är så det ska se ut. The hobo. Klockan 9 skulle vi ha ju dejt där borta med The Smoker on the balcony. Han troligtvis brukar han komma hem klockan 9, så vi ska springa till apartment 28. Självklart ska vi stanna på vägen och kolla på den här väggen och se om vi blir något visare och klokare på det. Den där. Det är som vi alltid kollar på. Som vår partner avskyr.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Locked. Yes. Vi ska prata med Kuno sen också. Alltså, det är ett väldigt litet egentligen område vi är på. Men de har fyllt utvecklarna med så enormt mycket. Där har vi dialog och intressant. Nu. Progress story.
Gendarmerie. you found me.
Yes. The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
Yeah.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
Ooh. Yes, the cleaning lady let me in. She also led me to your apartment.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in the eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for. Honestly, I'm just trying to not screw anything up. I'm not going to make things just right. I'm going to make them spectacular.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, he says again. A nearby street lamp casts shadow on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight.
Oh.
I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
By the way, I'm really digging the view here. It's Friday. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday. Why would I want to meet your friend? Well, we'll talk to him if I want to talk to you. Okay, vänta.
That's why I chose this place.
He looks away.
This
He's
is special, isn't it?
special. Oh, it's Friday tonight. It feels.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather.
Fast det är tisdag.
Trust me, you do.
Ooh, very well. I talked to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you.
What?
It's my friend you're looking for, not...
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
That's sad.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Run where? But I just found you again. Go if you must. I don't care. I don't care about people leaving me all the time.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
He's right.
Oh.
Only losers go to bed early.
Time to
Time
break.
to break out the booze.
Time to break out the booze. Only losers go to bed early. Only if you promise me that we talk again. It's important.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Fick vi 70 XP? Okej. Smoker on the balcony again. Level up. New skill points. Bra. Bra, bra. Interview the Sunday friend.
And he's gone again. Looks
Skönt att vi inte på något sätt spelet hängde sig där. Det hade varit jävligt jobbigt. Okej, då börjar vi med att Portal Business Magazine. Bara kolla saker och ting. Innan vi pratar med The Sunday Friend. Colonial hat, vi stal vi. Someone is an old photo same apartment dating one. Silk robe. Så, nu finns det ingenting mer highlightat. Nu har vi kollat den. Han verkar ändå vara sen någon kultursnubbe. Sitter där, står där med slips vid fönstret, har glasögon, lite backslick eller nej. Bara ser cool ut. The man is business casual, removes his cufflinks.
you shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason you feel this man is your superior.
Uh-oh.
Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
Riktigt nöjd. Vänta, jag ska kolla en grej här. Okay.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
Yes.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stability on assignment from Sur la Clé.
Säg inte mig ett dugg.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. me about the hanging.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot. Yes, make it clear you're the one setting the terms here.
Okay. Då ska vi se här. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about the wonderful canopy. Där håller du med. Show him the silk robe. Before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe. Show me this tomorrow. We'll get to that. Okej, vi börjar med bäsängen då.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things.
Yes.
He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery.
Beautiful.
I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms the silly rooftop with his finger. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
That didn't work at all.
No shit. What's actually you actually witnessing what's enough? Okay, we better.
I'm sorry to say I did.
Oh shit, low battery. To say I did, officer. The man gives solemn nod. It's because you did it. Start from the beginning.
Sir, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
Meaning it was entertaining?
No. I mean, it was so strange. I could barely believe what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
Oi.
That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Who were they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
Martini. He pauses looking for the right wording.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
Okay, how many?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8.
Det är för vi har ju failat varje gång vi ska titta hur många skor som är där nere, skoavtryck.
I went back inside.
Okay, wait. So you didn't actually see the lynching happening?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Okay. Were they men? Women? Vermin?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
Boykos kids, those funny squinting men?
Those funny... Oh, officer. That kind of language is unbecoming of an officer.
No!
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent. Well, that's the strangest part, officer.
Nothing?
Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching. Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
In chock.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
Can you at least tell me what?
All I can say is that it was late.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Well, that was a waste of time. Those wrong. Okay.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance.
What's an official like doing in Martinet?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled.
Inflationen, där hör ni. Inflationen måste vara kontrollerad. Kontrollerar man inte det så är det som med vilken jävla hjärtåkomma som helst. Det vill säga det stoppar artärer och allting om inflationen. Vilket gör att det stoppar liksom all form av ekonomisk tillväxt på grund av inflationen. Och...
The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat. What is a surprise stability?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the moral intern is joking or not.
Well, I'm renovating it.
What?
It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here. La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
What is a surprise stability?
It is the most important thing.
Ah, that clears everything up.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability. Take your daily bread, for example. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Det är precis som riktlinjerna i Sverige, 2%.
But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%. The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Okej, give me a leaflet. Jag tänkte jag tar gärna ett blad för då kanske jag kan sälja den sen.
Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern.
Pantsätta den liksom.
It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency. It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition. But of course.
Jag tänker så här också, klockan 02.00, då slutar dagen. Är jag inte i säng tills dess, då är det game over, bara så man vet. I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom?
Yes.
Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
But what is a normal stable world?
The Occident is part of the normal world. Oranje, sur la clé. Martinez? No. Martinez is...
Something else, of course. What about the rest of Revachol? It's part of the normal world.
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy.
Okay.
But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
He gives you approving nod. Well, alltså, okay. I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism is incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism, ideology of foreign occupiers, Revachol must be governed by Revachol. Democracy means a sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. Okej, 1 eller 3 är det vi kör på.
My friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
It didn't work because the coalition crushed it violently. We just haven't tried real communism yet. And you're telling me this world here is working out well?
It's moving towards the right direction, and that's all that matters. Progress is measured in centimeters, my friend.
Det var det man säger. Allt börjar med ett steg, eller första steg. Bla bla. Sur la chef. Betty! Tjena limpan! What's up?
Mostly though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS.
Ja, det var ett tag sedan. Det är för att du har varit i förra året, eller hur? Det är en evighet sedan, förra året. Du har ju varit i Sverige ju. En sån här skugga blir det. Roligt. Vilka har gjort att du inte har brytt sig om le Smutsen, le Sved?
Moreover, it is a great sponsor.
Hur står det till då? Det var gött. Härligt. Fick du dricka din Zoolander must?
Darling, that can't be an official designation.
Köttätande. Köttätande är bra. Men du är ju från norr, så du käkar ju typ bara vilt så här, typ som björn, varg, ren, lo, järv. Darlings, that can't be an official destination.
Because a great percentage of Rivashol's culture hails from
Yeah, whatever.
Oranje is an exemplary nation.
Bjärv annars, okej. Älg och så... Det är bara vilt där uppe, det är det jag säger.
Next to sur la clé, Oranje is probably the most prominent member of the international community.
Och det är säkert någon som har skjutit älgen för att älgen stod på hans typ garageuppfart och du bara, nej jävla älgjävel, här ska du inte stå. Bam! Så, nu går vi in och slaktar den där jäveln. Styckar upp den och fryser innan. Jag har sett de här, jag höll på att säga Morgan och Ola Conny, men det är Ullared, de andra två hippisarna från norr som det finns någon komediserie på SVT. Billy någonting. Gud förbannat. Min fru tittar på dem.
As founding members, they are both very EPIS.
Leif och Billy. Tack mannen, tack. De är ute och tjuvjagar också. Min verklighet av Norrland är dem. Så är det bara. Och hembränt. Alla dricker hembränt i norr.
It has successfully transitioned from heavy industry to advanced services and generally acts as an engine for sustainable change.
Den känns akkurate.
But that didn't tell you anything about Oranje.
About what? Oh, it's very urban.
Okej, han hade inte så himla mycket att...
Whatever you wish, officer. Ah, my friend.
Ja, men kul att du ändå kom hem och trivdes. Så att liksom din landsflykt är ändå liksom okej. Det är liksom att landet Lesved inte så jävla illa nu. What's Kedra?
Is a candidate member of APIS.
API.
Between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue. That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21 and it's been pending ever since. It's warm.
Ja, så är du hemma i de sydliga breddgraderna nu då? Och ska börja jobba imorgon?
Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. Maybe that's why my friend's menage decided to immigrate.
Ursäkta.
How many of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
Du har inte missat så himla jättemycket här. Det har varit lite chill. Vi spelar Harvestella i fredags. Vi spelar Live Alive, eller Live Alive spelar vi på onsdagar. Vi plöjer igenom det här spelet som skulle inte vara så himla jättelångt, men som kommer vara typ superlångt för mig.
Au contraire. It's how millions of people and... Sorry. Who?
Your friend is smoker on a balcony.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Fine, but what is his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information.
Screw you. So all you can tell me about is that he studied arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts. He's a truly free spirit.
Free spirit? What about doing apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
Alltså det går bra här ändå, ska vi säga. Alltså, eller... Jag gjorde ju bort mig i förra streamen. Då fick vi enkel... Jag har inte löst mordet. Nej. Fick äntligen ner liket i förra streamen. Min plan var att vi skulle stoppa in han i björnfrysen för att jag sen skulle kunna stjäla hans skor, för de var värda massa pengar. Men jag råkade trycka fel så att jag skickade iväg liket med Kim till härberget, höll jag på att säga, men till The Morgue. Ja, vad det nu blir på svenska. Dårhuset, höll jag på att säga, men bårhuset. Så där blev vi av med lite pengar potentiellt. Men vi har ju satt 45 rubel, 46 kan vi säga, vilket gör att vi kan slagga 2 nätter i alla fall. Vi har inte löst mordet ännu, men de inne i motellet som vi bor på, kaféet, vad det är väl där, Winchester eller vad det heter, om jag säger rätt där, så de har ju erkänner ju precis det, och där blev jag nedklubbad.
Listen. The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to
Så,
be a luxury before the revolution.
så där på något sätt, jag måste lösa det på något sätt.
Were much bigger then.
Ja, jag har varit bakom... Yes.
Even some of the tenants without a private bathroom.
Det var ju det som var helt galet. Vi var ju och pratade med den här stora killen som ansåg att han var the master race. Jag försökte inte slå ner honom, jag trodde att jag skulle misslyckas. Så tog vi oss in här, där liket hänger, tog vi oss in genom någon igenbarrikerad vägg. Klättra upp på taket och så skulle man kunna hoppa över där. Och det var liksom en 3% i roll. Och jag klarade det. Eller vad det var, 7 kanske det var också, 3 eller 7. Och jag bara lyckades hoppa över där. Och det var liksom, jag var helt i chock. Att jag lyckades med en sån lågprocentare roll. Och då kom vi in bakvägen.
But the million real view stays.
Så att det liksom... Så det gick jättebra där.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around.
He's a busy bee.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
I'm all ears, officer.
A
moment. Do you have everything you need from me?
No.
I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Okay, hold on. Why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my...
Nu måste vi se till att vi kollar. Han verkar ju helt jävla nonsens ändå. Han såg hängningen men ändå inte.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the
Jag tror inte han är där, om jag ska vara helt ärlig så tror inte jag att han är där för att renovera, utan jag tror han är där för la sexy time with a young man that's smoking, om jag ska vara helt ärlig. I'm not going anywhere, I just want to take a look around this.
Sure, go ahead.
Ja. Jag ska bara kolla att det inte är autosave. Jag skulle vilja ta en sista på electrochemistry så att vi maxar den, för den är ju så jävla klockren när den dyker upp. Men vi kollar ju mycket mer på logic, super logical for a cop to where it is. Drama, become the dragon. Plus, become an addict in a strange Vi måste kolla. Yes! Okej. Fan vad ser ut. Okej. Vi har ju tyvärr 2 skor. Vi har 2 skor i det här. Jag råkade göra bort mig. Jag plockade upp den andra skon, så vi har 2 skor också i det här spelet. Vi har inte tagit på oss rockade. Electrochemistry. Vad är det som styr här? Vad är den där? Physical work. Så där! Nu rockar vi rätt. Vi tog bort den där smutsiga, svettiga tanktoppen där. Reeking of sweat. Nu kan vi sedusa alltså han är åt det för är han lite dubidoo. Electrochemistry plus 1. Tight around the crotch. Nej, reaction speed. Vi ska kolla om vi får inte ha för fel. Vi har ju hittat typ värsta så här schyssta schyssta grejer liksom i övrigt. Clinically insane. Den där passar ju. Nättröjan passar ju bra som helst. Okej, skorna är för fina. Så det är liksom, det går inte. Handskar. Nej, då har vi utligga vantar. Orange bum hat. Nej. Glasögon passar inte. Byxor. Nej. Half-light. Summer plans. Nej. Unfiltered contact. De såg ju så professionella ut de där. Och den där cloaken kan vi inte heller ha. Den där passar, det passar så bra. Så. Nu kör vi ingenting. Let Everard know you unlocked the door. Just det. Vi skulle ju låsa upp den här typ källarlägenheten eller vad det var. Vi fick ju nyckeln till det. Vi skulle bara låsa upp den. Vi skulle inte gå in. Det var det vi skulle göra åt vad heter de? Strejkfolket. Inte de som strejkar utan de på andra sidan typ The Union. Kruxet här var ju just att, eller om det var de som arbetar i, kommer inte ihåg, men den där tjockisen som satt där. Självklart gick jag in och stal massa saker. That's how I roll. Okej, men då vi ska bara säga adjö till honom.
The tone somehow suggests to you that you're starting to become a little sponsored by him as well.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
It's because you did it, nu ska vi säga.
I did it?
He's clearly not a man accustomed to being spoken to in that manner, let alone to being accused of murder.
Vi anklagar alla. För alla. Don't jerk my chain paper jockey. You did it, didn't you?
What's the meaning of this?
Back off now. This man has diplomatic immunity.
Sparka ut genom fönstret.
To accuse him of a crime he didn't commit.
Just det här diplomatic immunity, det får man tänka på dödligt vapen. Det är 1 eller 2, jag kommer inte ihåg vilken utav dem, men 1 eller 2. Dödligt vapen 4 är med Jet Li. Dödligt vapen 3, då kommer ju han lilla killen in, jag kommer inte ihåg vad han heter nu bara för det. 1 eller 2, då står ju han i slutet och då står ju den här diplomaten då. You can't touch me, I got diplomatic immunity. Och sen skjuter han honom eller något sånt där. I'm sorry, let's start over, my nerves got the best of me.
Well, I can certainly understand that. That hanging was a surreal play. Everything since then has been too. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one.
Och sen blev han ju skjuten, han som sa det, diplomatic community. Det är väl liksom det som är min starkaste minne där. Jag fick en kommentar på ett klipp här, nu ska vi se. Ja, så.
That's when I understood.
Ja.
I went back in. Officer, well, eventually
Det här,
their shouts died down and that was...
det där seems strange.
All I could... My watch. No, I didn't see the cord. Of course. Of course.
Vi har pratat med honom, typ excess, all dialog. Ja, det var ju synd, vi kommer inte prata med honom, han gav inte så mycket. Vi fick inte ens veta namnet på lägenhetssnubben där.